RBLX stock, Roblox Corp, up 22.38% in this session of the 17th of October 2022. The news behind this is that the company indicated that its daily active users were up 57.8 million, up 23% year over year. Hours engaged were 4 billion, up 16% year over year. Estimated bookings were between $212 million and $219 million, up 11 to 15% year over year. Estimated average bookings per daily active user were between $3.67 and $3.79, down 7 to 10% year over year. Estimated revenue was between $171 million and $180 million, which represents a year over year change of negative 2% and positive 3%. They estimate that the impact of foreign currency fluctuations led to a reduction of approximately 6% in the year-over-year growth rate for September bookings. On a constant currency basis, they estimate bookings growth would have been 17 to 21% year over year, and average bookings per daily active user would have been down 2 to 5% year over year. Company updated its paying user life estimate to 28 months from 25 months in the prior 2 quarters. As a result of this change in estimate, July and August 2022 estimated revenue as reported on the 9th of August 2022 and 15th of September respectively were adjusted by $43 million and $38 million respectively. These adjustments are not reflected in the estimated revenue range for September. Okay, so that's the news behind all this 22.64% gain. You can see what's going on here. 50.276 million shares have crossed the tape. There is definitely some aggression, some liquidity is quite poor, in the stock. We can see most of the prices going through are largely going in at the same. The prices we can see going through here are pretty much the same thing, indicating that buyers are quite aggressive and they are using any means possible to get their orders through. As such, they are thinning out the market and keeping out those who are using other orders to see if they can get involved. So that is affecting liquidity, and it ultimately does affect the gain. It ultimately affects volatility as well. You can see what has run up 22.53. Indeed, it could be more than what it is right now. So let's see what the option traders are doing here. Okay, let's see. This is the October 21 series. We can see that the $30 is standing out. Okay, but it is already in the money. Okay, let's see anything higher than $43 and see what's going on there. When we can see $40, okay, it's still in the money already. We have 11,000 shares, 11,000 contracts there outstanding. Okay, we can't really see anything else, anything. Okay, we have a 50. Okay, the 12,000. We have the $50 strike. Okay, yes, and based on this, we can say maybe they are pricing a move towards 12,000. Okay, you can also see the volume there is also the volume so far in this session standing out. Even though we have another 29,000, but what else? That is not as much as what we have there. And the open interest is also not as much, so maybe they're pricing a move towards $50, and I think $50 is also where it has a rejection. Okay, before we go ahead, let's also look at another series, the October 28, and see whether $50 is showing up there as well. $50 strike. $50 strike. Okay, not so much so as such, not so much so, but it still doesn't mean that maybe what we saw with the October 21st series aren't the sort of direction they are pointing towards. So let's see what we have here on the daily chart. We have on the daily chart as well. We have it had a rejection around $50. No, it has a rejection. It has a resistance around 51.29. Okay, so pretty much close. So yes, it makes sense. I would, naturally it's at trading at 43.575, so you would not naturally expect it to market parts make you would naturally expect option traders to trade in, or rather pricing a move towards $50. So but in any case, we have projections towards 56.70. There is no guarantee that's going to happen. Even up to 44, just not just about $1, less than $1 north of where it is right now, which is at 44.02. But we have supports or retracements down all the way to even 39.18, 36.18, 33.76. But yes, there are a couple of resistances at one here is 45.29, 47.29, and 51.29 before the projection of 56.70. So RBLX stock on the move, projections towards 56.70 from 44.02 all the way to 45.19, 47.19, all the way towards 56.70. Okay, so see what you make of RBLX stock, and thank you very much for watching this video.